Hey there.
If you're ready to get started on the next phase, let me explain.
I guess I have nothing better to do.
I got a pal in Good Neighbor. Goes by the name Hancock. After what happened at University Point in Quincy, he's got some concerns about the next shoe to drop in downtown Boston.
What do you mean?
Every urban area has pressure points, centers of gravity that hold a region's economy together. Take out the pressure points, and it inflicts a disproportionate amount of economic pain. Trade suffers, supply chains stop moving, and eventually people start going hungry. The fabric of society starts to crumble. The Institute knows this, so do the Gunners. It's not hard to guess what their next targets might be.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
Maybe not raiders, but they got super mutant hordes right around the corner, and synths have infiltrated their local government. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Diamond City isn't the settlement most in danger of falling. Good Neighbor is.
Why do you say that?
You mean besides the elevated sniper perches surrounding the town, and the relative ease of blockading the entrance so no food or supplies can get in or out?
Yeah. Obviously.
It's like this. If your settlement is poor, you can't afford adequate security. If your security stinks, your enemies eventually take notice, and sooner or later, they'll either demand tribute or conquer you.
So, if you want your city not to get pillaged, you need a functional economy. It's hard to pull off when your clientele is primarily low-end chem addicts and drifters. There's no real money in catering to riffraff like that. For Good Neighbor to survive, it needs to attract a higher class of clientele.
So, what's the solution?
Bottom line, Hancock wants to clean up Good Neighbor. Starting with the chem dealers selling drugs to kids, the thugs harassing visitors for protection money, the back alley murders, the gang activity, and the never-ending stream of aspiring scam artists. He wants all of them gone. Not detained, not bargained with, just gone.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash. What's the catch?
As mayor, he can't be officially connected to ordering hits on his constituency. So, he's contracted out certain jobs on the down low to a few people he trusts. That's where you come in.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
There's 3 jobs I want you to start with. First job is to entrap an old ghoul who's been trying to rip off Hancock. Second one is to eliminate a Triggerman gang infesting the town's warehouses. And a third task is to take out a few miscreants plaguing the local economy. You can do the jobs in any order you want. I've written down all the details on this holotape, including the local contacts to get started. Once the jobs are complete, cross them off your list and we'll move on to the next phase.
Anything new?
Your thoughts?
I found that if you can goad a target into attacking you first, you may find local security coming to your aid.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
I'm arranging a job for you, but I need some more time. For now, talk to Eden. She may have some smaller contracts to tide you over.
I think I just want to trade.
I suppose so.
Nothing else I needed.
Happy hunting.
Hi.
Name's Harley. It's nice to meet ya. You interested in having a little fun?
I don't have the caps on me right now.
Not where I was headed with that, but I can see how you might have interpreted that way. So, let me ask you something. You ever read comic books?
That sounds incredibly boring.
Old comics are my absolute favorite. I think they cater to human aspiration, distilling our best and worst human qualities and pitting them against each other in an entertaining conflict. The best ones show us pieces of ourselves in all the different heroes. And besides, superheroes are wicked cool.
Is there a reason that you're bringing this up?
I grew up in an old print shop where they had a stash of undelivered comics. All sorts of great characters, but my favorite was Harley Quinn. I first noticed Harley's comic because she had the same first name as me. But as I read more of her stories, it felt like we had a real connection.
Why do you say that?
Harley was a good person who got drawn into a dark lifestyle because she tried to fix someone she loved. Most girls can relate trying to change a guy who's never gonna change. There's something intense and passionate about being with someone who pulls you back in each time they hurt you. No matter how powerful and strong you are as a person, sometimes you lose control. Your obsession keeps you holding on for the crazy ride, lusting after the highs and waiting out the lows.
No idea what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that sometimes us girls can get a little, overzealous. When we put our minds to it, we're way more devious, scheming, and vindictive than our male counterparts could ever be. And Harley Quinn is the epitome of that. She's an out-and-out crazy bitch. There's something you just want to applaud about a character so unashamed of her utterly disastrous mentality. She knows she's crazy, but she wholeheartedly embraces it and makes it work. She's a no-fucks-given, hot-pants-wearing middle finger to the rest of the world. Plus, she's fun, and who doesn't like a bit of fun?
Get to the point, if you have one.
I wanted to be just like Harley growing up, and part of that never went away. Lately, I've been trying to track down some of her gear. I found an old article in the Fallon's archives saying that before the war, Harley Quinn outfits were some of the most popular costumes for Halloween. I want to find one, and I think I know where to look.
So give me the details.
There was an old clothing store called Hot Topic down at the Monsinger Plaza. Legend is they were in the business of selling overpriced merchandise to teens who wanted a gothic or punk look. And if the Harley Quinn costume was as popular as I'm reading, maybe they've got an extra outfit or two lying around.
This doesn't seem like a priority.
I don't care much for traveling down to that area without backup. Place is crawling with raiders. And everyone else here thinks that chasing after an old costume is a waste of time. But you, I've got a feeling you might be different. So, what do you think? Will you come with me?
Why is this such a big deal to you?
Because fucked up is more interesting than polished and perfect. Harley's look incorporates all the best elements of a great outfit. It's daring, but it's also stylish and sporty. Hot pants, ripped fishnets, a daddy's little monster t-shirt, and rainbow hair. It's a perfect combo for the right occasion.
I hope you're not under the impression I do this for nothing.
Come on, don't bullshit me. If you weren't at least a little interested in finding some racy apparel, you wouldn't still be talking to me.
If that's what floats your boat.
All right then, we'll head out when you're ready. If Hot Topic doesn't have it, I know a couple other places we can look.
Nice place you have here.
Hey,
What's up?
that was all I had.
Later then.
Fucking cat!
I'm on it. Oh no, you didn't.
I feel a lot better.
Nice.
Well, look at that. Are we done? Don't make me pull the trigger.
Am I too much for ya?
Teach those bastards.
Prepare to be perforated, Pally.
When you turn up. Scared, huh?
Get down! Get down!
Oh, I know you're here.
Time to reel him in.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole.
Come on, give a girl a break, will ya?
No way is this working!
No. It's all over now. Notice how suspicious.
Fucking cat!
I know it wasn't easy, but you did it.
Why do they always gotta fight back? Playing games with me, huh?
Sweet.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Show your
I'm
face.
impressed.
Come on. I dare ya.
What's going on?
That was all I had.
All right then.
No need
Hey.
to hide.
Lead on.
I'll be over.
Got it.
Loot on you better be one.
Bad
Keep
idea.
your shit.
Unless you really want to piss me off. This is just a fancy way of saying you're looting everything you can get your hands on. Lights out, pal. Well, it's over. That's that.
That's it.
Who cares, big trouble? Good idea. Wouldn't want these over there.
You're mine now.
This shouldn't take long.
No,
Wrong fight. Get that!
I'll teach those bastards a lesson they'll never forget. Smell trouble?
Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
Come on, it's over. Left the light on.
Going up.
That's why I'm still alive.
This is bullshit.
Constitutionally, justice will be administered. The same
You're nothing. Nothing! Okay, I'll give it to you
Thanks for your help. And all the loot I can carry.
Yes.
This is gonna be fun. Like. I'm just getting started.
I know it wasn't easy. You did it.
Hi.
That was more than we bargained for. Can't wait to try on the outfit.
That's everything.
So, what do you think? Do I look fabulous or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, to each their own. So look, there's one more thing I need your help with. Didn't quite feel comfortable telling you earlier, but my parents were murdered when I was a little girl.
That must have been hard on you. How did you move past it?
Spent most of my youth being raised by my aunt and uncle. They didn't exactly have the parenting gene. Made ends meet by running with a raider gang. When they weren't drunk or beating me, they were usually strung out on jet, psycho, or something worse. Only peace I found was reading those comic books.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
One night, when I was falling asleep, a couple of guys barged through the front door with duct tape and knives. And well, you can probably guess the rest from there. When I came to, I was locked up in a cage. Come to find out later, my aunt and uncle had sold me into slavery to pay for their drug habit.
I can't even imagine having to go through something like that.
And that was my life for the next several years. Until Murphy's gang rescued me and wiped out those slavers. Been running with them in Concord ever since.
What happened after that?
Once free, I returned to the print shop to retrieve my old comics. Found out that my aunt and uncle had long since moved out of that place. Spent a lot of time trying to track them down. And I think I finally found where they're holed up.
You want revenge, don't you?
I want to make them suffer like I did. And I want you to help me make it happen.
All right, I'll do it.
They're camped out at a lake up north. I can mark the location on your Pip-Boy. Let's head out when you're ready.
Good idea. Wouldn't want these things falling into the wrong hands.
Hey there.
Need something?
That's awesome.
I got it.
Find him!
We made it.
Hey there.
Hey, you the ones that Hardy sent to drop off supplies to old May and Ben?
Obviously. Why else would I be here?
You're late. Been waiting over an hour for you guys to show.
Is everything okay? You seem pretty tense.
It's not looking good for May. Her dementia's progressed up to stage 6.
What does that mean?
The engine's running, but it's hard to tell if there's anyone behind the wheel. Her short-term memory's pretty much shot, and the delusions and anxiety are getting worse. Hence a reminder who I was today. It's not something you're ever prepared for. And with Ben at stage 7, it feels like we're losing hope.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Honestly, I've got no idea. She's gonna need more frequent visits just to assist with everyday activities. We can't provide them with the care they need, not without more volunteers. But at the same time, we can't just abandon them, not after what they did to save us.
What do you mean? What happened to you guys?
Years back, a group of us were trapped in a house fire south of Medford. Figured we were goners, until Ben and May showed up out of nowhere and rescued us. We became good friends over the years, and started caring for them as their condition deteriorated. But there's not much more we can do for Ben at this point. At stage 7, he can't speak anymore, and the chems don't help with the symptoms once someone is that far gone. It's just about providing comfort for him to the extent we're able.
You can never go wrong helping your friends and family. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, now that you mention it, if you'd be willing to keep them company for a bit, I've got an errand to run down south.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
All right. I mean, if it's not too much trouble. It shouldn't be more than 8 hours or so before Terrence arrives for the next shift. Ben's asleep, so it's just a matter of keeping an eye on May. Head on in with the supplies, and thanks again.
Hey.
Sure thing.
Hey,
I need to ask you something.
anything you want to chat about?
Have any gear I can buy off you?
Take a look.
I want to ask you something else.
Depends on who you want dead.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Kisses.
Oh, hi there. I wasn't expecting company. Can I get you something to drink?
That wasn't the plan originally, but hey, tempting.
It's been so long since we've had anyone come visit. What brings you here?
Cut the shit, May. You know why I'm here.
I'm sorry, dear. Do we know each other?
After what you pulled, quit pretending you don't remember me.
I do like your costume and makeup. Is it Halloween already?
This is making me uncomfortable.
Don't wuss out on me now. I've come way too far not to see this through. Dementia or not, they need to pay for what they've done.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
At this point, you're either with me or against me. Make your choice.
Would you like a cookie?
I'd prefer a nice round of backgammon, but sure. I suppose I'm game.
Right, make a joke. Time to end this.
Yeah?
Hi.
Need something?
Can I ask you something?
Need to get something off your chest?
I wanted to ask you about something else.
That all depends.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
I'll be here all day.
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help. I know it wasn't easy.
Let's not forget who really made this possible. You're nothing without me.
Whatever you say, Puddin'. I'm gonna head back home. If you ever want a partner in crime for the road, come find me.
Someone help!
After that, first round's on me.
This is just a fancy way of saying you're looting everything you can get your hands on.